What's going on, guys? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with another anime scale figure review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Hestia from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Now, honestly speaking, I think that's one of the longest titles I've ever heard, but it was a very fun, engaging anime, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do so. So with that being said, we're taking a look at Goddess Hestia here, and she is brought to us by Genco. Now, you might have been with me for some time now, and you might have seen the Yuki figure review from Genco, and yeah, you saw how I was very upset about the base, and that base kind of ruined the figure for me. Well, this one right here, I think it's gonna be okay. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if she comes with a base, to be honest, but we'll take a look and see what she has to offer once we get this girl out of package. Now, with that being said, we have this window display right here. There's a picture and the name right down there. She is a 1/8 scale pre-painted figure. On this side, you see just different, I guess, little parts of the figure, and then you see the back side of Hestia right there. On the back here, you have some warning labels and whatnot. Nothing too special. On this side, you have more pictures of Hestia, and that's pretty much it. So I like the compact, I guess, box, because as you know, if you are a anime scale figure collector, boxes could cost lots and lots of money to ship. So having this figure be in this nice compact box will save you a decent amount of money. Now, with that being said, let's take Hestia out of package, and we'll see what she has to offer. Be back in a few. Okay, guys, and we are back with Hestia out of package, and I gotta say, overall, this is a pretty fantastic looking figure. I love what Genco was able to do with this particular figure. Now, you might be thinking, Daybreak, then why all of a sudden this huge 180 flip? The Yuki figure, you hated the Genco figure, but this figure, why are you praising it so much? Well, it's because of the following. The Yuki SAO figure that I reviewed, I hated it so much because of the awful stand that came with the actual figure. It was just not thought out properly, it was not functional, and it was just massive. And therefore, where is that Yuki figure right now in my collection? It's sitting in its box in my closet. That's where it's at. But this one in particular is actually really nicely done. It doesn't have a base, first of all, because what you see here, what she's kind of sitting on, the little cushion or pillow, yeah, that is the base. It is small, it gets to the point, and they focused in on what they were good at, the figure itself. Now, let's take a look, because right now I don't think my camera is doing this figure any justice, because her eyes right now look a little derpy. But I think it's because of the harsh lighting in here, because when you get this girl out of package and you look at it straight on, this figure looks gorgeous. Now, while we're talking here a little bit, I just want to give you a quick little 360 look at this figure and what you can do with this particular figure. This is how Hestia was in the anime, and I think they got her spot on. She's always mounting the main character. Unfortunately, it would have been awesome if they gave us the main character, like a mini chibi version of it, I don't know, or maybe a pillow version of it, something like that. But they couldn't do that, so they gave us a pillow, which is understandable, and I think it looks great. If I zoom in on her, take a look at that expression. Hestia is a very cute, ditzy character. She's very caring, loving nature, etc. She's very fun. And as you guys can clearly see, she has that nice little cute expression going on. I love the, I guess, the glossy paint that they used for the eyes, so it kind of shimmers. I love the little ribbons and the cowbell things that she has on her little ponytails, and they just look great. The hair is done nicely, as you guys can clearly see. The mouth done perfectly. Moving on to her, I guess, body. This is pretty much what she wore. She wore this ripped up dress looking thing. Has a nice little bow here and has this thing going around her body which holds up her breasts. It's weird, I know, but that's how she was in the anime itself, so that's what they rolled with. Now when it comes to the skin tone, it's nicely done. I like it a lot. It has that nice flesh color. I don't know what color that is, but it's there. It has nice highlights and nice little shadowing effects where it's kind of indented. Like, for example, in here, more towards like the neck area, you kind of saw, let me just move this up for you. There's like this nice shadowing effect going in right there. It's just nice little highlights here and there that really make this figure pop. Now when you look to the back side of her, love the line. Very, very sexy figure, as you guys can clearly see. Nothing really going on in the back here, which is really, really funny, but that's how she was. Now there is one minor gripe, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it. When it comes to, I guess, building this figure, they had to build it with the arms as a separate piece. Now why did they do it that way? I don't really know. But you can kind of see the split. And I'm going to take her off her base so you guys can get a closer look. Do you see that? The sculpting kind of stops from here and starts again over here, which I am not a fan of. I really don't like how that looks because it just breaks the authentic look of this figure. It doesn't look real, I guess, in a way, because of that ugly, ugly split right there. Now with that being said, the blue strap is kind of hiding it, so if you're not really looking for it, I don't think you would need to worry about it. But it is there, and it is also on this one right here, this side. But this side, it's a little deeper in, so you can't really notice it. Okay, now moving on to more... Ooh, that's how we're supposed to go. Alright, moving on to the lower half of her body. And as you guys can clearly see, very, very sexy pose that she's in. And it looks quite nice. The pillow is curved because she's obviously sitting on it. Her hands are nicely placed on her legs right there. And overall, everything looks great. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, what does the pillow feel like? Well, the pillow is this very, very hard plastic. It's not moving anywhere. And yeah, you have this big made in China right there. But overall, it looks nice. It feels nice too. Now, there's only one way you can display her like you saw me stumbling 2 seconds ago, and it's this way right here. That is how you have to have her placed, which is, once again, not bad. Now, everything else looks pretty good. Her toes are done very, very nicely. Yes, she has underwear on. So, yeah. Alright, so there you guys have it. That is Hestia for you. And this is actually the first of 2 that I am going to be doing. Now, if you did not see my earlier haul, I do have 2 Hestia figures that I still have to review. It's this one by Genco, and then there's another one by Kotobukiya, and I'm going to be reviewing that one next. So if this one is not your personal, it doesn't, I guess, get you as a collector, it's not your personal cup of tea, then maybe this next Hestia figure will be. Alright guys, with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by to watch this review. If you like what you saw, please share the video, please rate it, please comment, and yeah, subscribe if you like what you saw here. With that being said, until next time guys, this is Daybreak748, and I'm signing out. Peace out guys.